This is Radio Republic.
I've been with these guys forever. So we had a band called Shirley Beans. So we grew up with grunge, the classic rock thing, the metal thing. I believed in Led Zeppelin, I believed in guitar solos, I believed in Robert Plant and Jim Morrison and profound lyrics about darkness and pain and hobbits. And through mutual friend Marie Hamora, I find out that Raimund Marasigan wanted to form a band. So we formed a band. The most critical of me at the time was Mr. Diego Castillo, who was, anti-guitar hero. He was fuck the guitar solos and all that. So I had to unlearn a lot of things that I was about. But it was very enriching. I learned so much from them, from jamming with them, from writing songs with them, from performing live, controlling the audience, making albums, what it meant to be in a rock band. But I was young, I was very stupid. Some of the best songs I've ever written was and is with Sandwich from the second album, 4-Track Mind, which did not sell. It's my most personal album. That was during college. You're drunk and stoned, but I still made it. I did it. God damn it, I graduated. Dean's List, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Studying in fucking Mayrix. I'm proud of that shit. So after that, I think I had a nervous breakdown. Took a vacation, went to London. When I came back, I was pissing my pants because I didn't know what to do. I knew I was supposed to get into film. I was supposed to go to London Film School. The first person I called is Kelly Mangas. And I'm like, fuck, man, what are we going to do with our lives? Kelly's been one of my best friends forever. I love him. Yeah, we just had to form a band. And at the same time, Raymond had been saying incessantly also, even before I'd left, that Shirley Bean should form again. And thinking back and knowing Raymond, I knew that they were trying to tell me that there were certain things I was bringing into Sandwich that didn't fit. But since I was young, egotistic, and stupid, I'd force it. And I think he wanted me to have another outlet. That's why he encouraged Kjwan, because he knew that if I formed my band with my friends, I'd be able to do what I wanted to do with them, so that when I came into Sandwich, I'd be in Sandwich. So Sandwich was doing its thing. We were signed for the first 2 albums. So from being spoiled, they just dropped us. So the last album I did with them was thanks to the Moon's Gravitational Pull. And that was after 2 albums of sweeping, of conquering the band scene. So I was more okay. I had a feeling even before we began that 3rd album that it would be my last album with them. So I remember we still lived in Horseshoe, and I'd, okay, we're gonna write this song, And I was very technical about it. Okay, pak. And we did the album. We recorded it indie style. We did it. But at the same time that was going on in my life, I had MTV. They asked me to be a VJ, and I had Kjwan. The time that 3rd album was out, I was very proud of it. The hit was 2-Trick Pony, but Kjwan also. So Sabay was 2-Trick Pony, that single, and Daliri. Both did well. This had a video, but I was more hands-on with Kjwan. I don't know, it was new energy. It was something new. Just being Jim Morrison again. It was me being myself. Whatever the fuck that means. I found solace in it, but I couldn't explain it. And I wish that I said goodbye better to Sandwich. I just said that I was busy. I had MTV. I had Kjwan. I was missing out on gigs. Sandwich was me and Raymond on vocals. But more often than not, during that time, early 2000, it would just be Sandwich with Raymond singing. And I also felt ashamed of it, that I was consciously, because I had to, and unconsciously making them Indian. Because my priority was to make money in MTV and Kjwan, which was my thing. I mean, that was my ego exploding. Sandwich felt it. I was distancing myself. We had signed up with Darwin at the time and Superstar. I think Darwin, who I never thanked till now, was the one who told Sandwich that I was leaving. Because I remember he just knew that my schedule was fucked. I barely had time for Sandwich. I was always on MTV and Kjwan. So what Darwin did was, one day he went to MTV and he stayed the whole day, but he saw that I was busy. The whole day I was doing shit. He gave me a nod, kind of saying that he understood. And there, I never really heard from them. Next thing I knew, everyone wanted to make a big thing out of it. There was a interviewer from Pop who wanted to, and I was ashamed. I didn't know how to explain myself. And to this day, I thank Myrene, who I love very much, who is the angel, the heart and soul of Sandwich. She was the one who gave the best statement, the first one, which was all positive, that they loved me, that they always supported me, and that I just had to do my thing. It was that simple, that light. And from that, it put me at ease, because Since they were always older and wise and always forgiving, always patient, they knew I was a child. I knew that she forgave me, and that was enough. And I knew may hinanakit yung ibang members, rightfully so. I felt it dissipate. But there, I mean, they invited me to play for the Sandwich 10 years. We'd play the few times that I'd see them in Boracay. That time I knew there were still wounds there. But at the end of the day, I think everything worked out there. Sandwich got bigger than ever, which says something. That means I was probably the problem, because I remember the first time I heard Five on the Floor, I broke down. I was crying and I was fucking happy. I called up Myrene and I told her that I was so proud, because I knew that Sandwich, without me, that's what it's supposed to be. They're bigger than ever. They got endorsements. They got more fans than ever before. And so does Kjwan. Kjwan won Icon. Kjwan won our share of awards. Kjwan makes me want to get up out of bed. Kjwan makes me want to fucking jam. If I see instruments, there's no other guys I want to play with than fucking Kjwan. There's no other band I'd want to be in than fucking Kjwan, with my name with the fucking band. Kjwan is Marc Abaya, fuck yeah. And I love this fucking band. And I do not regret leaving Sandwich, although I will love them forever for everything that I've learned from them, for the opportunities they gave me to be who I am now. I would not be who I am. I would not love this band as much if it weren't for them. And until now, I still think of them as family, as older brothers, older sisters. If there's anything, I wish I said goodbye better. I wish I knew how. But I'm grateful that they forgave me and everything. And I'm grateful that I'm in this motherfucking band, and this motherfucking band's been together for 10 motherfucking years, and we almost fucking broke up, but we didn't. We're stronger than ever, and I'm happy. I've never been this fucking happy to be in a rock fucking band.